We now agree to be driven by issues and not the issues of who is who.
I'll get back to that.
Yes.
Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah sat here, and one of the questions that I asked him is if he will be attending Limuru 3. And he dismissed and said he cannot attend a tribal grouping. He is from your community.
We have another tribal meeting that is going to be called Limuru 3 Murang'a, Limuru 3 Meru, Limuru 3 Nakuru, Limuru 3 Kiabu. Let him not attend. He will try to catch up. He will not be able. If those are tribal meetings, so be it.
Okay.
But we are going to have them going for, and this is the other thing. So that nobody said he was not invited, there was no special invitation.
No one got an invite on mail?
Nobody.
No one got on mail?
It was coming through the social media and everybody else.
Okay. You've mentioned
what we did is that the delegates, the so-called delegates, would be known ahead of time.
Okay.
But nobody was being invited in a special manner. Yes.
You mentioned one of the reasons why that meeting was necessary, it was convened, was to apologize for the former president.
One of them.
One
of the issues.
To apologize to the former president. Pre-2022, there's a lot of things that happened. In fact, one of the things that I was told on this table is we refused a rallying call from a sitting president. Who else do you think we can go against, right? If a sitting president, we could defy what he told us. But my question is this.
Now, we have learned the hard way.
From that.
Defying.
The question is, there's so many people. Rigathi Gachagua, the deputy president, the other day said, I cannot fight my sister. I cannot fight my brother, right? He apologized during a radio station interview to the former president. I've had a few other members of parliament apologizing to the former president, especially the ones who've been very vocal. How is the former president taking these apologies? And have they got to him, or there are things in the media?
Well, when you put things in the media, they get to everybody. And the question that one would want to ask is, if you think it is necessary to apologize through the media, that is enough for you. I mean, that is your choice. If you think there's a better way of doing it, that's another thing. These apologies are going to come, and there will be many, for the reason that people are now embarrassed for the things they said, the things they did, and the things they refused to hear.
What was the realization? I'm tempted to ask, when did they realize, but continue?
That one, the realization comes when the masses start saying, Allah, kube we ndio ulikuwa muongo.
Okay. So, has he received...
Two. Yeah. Alafu wanasema, Allah, kube huyu ndio alifanya nyinyi muwe waongo. That is now the worst. And I tell you, that is our only concern. When these young people say they are sorry and the rest, how we deal with the people, your son and your children who come back home saying they are sorry, that is your business as a parent. You niyako.
Okay.
How we deal with it, that is another thing. When people have woken up and realized that the route we were following is the wrong one,
and more often
that is more important.
You'll forgive your children.
Yes, and what the responsibility you give thereafter is perhaps different from the one you would have given before the child went wrong. But again, I say those are internal things. But you cannot, even the Bible, when you talk about the prodigal son, he wasn't kicked out. He was brought in, come, kuja nani. And you can lead the story and talk to the theologian, you see the difference between him and the other sons. But what is important is that those are now the quarrels. And if you think that you are going to benefit from the insults that were hurled to each one of us during the campaigns, that we are going to take it and say, to hell for the blah, 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 the rest, that is, you will have lost it. We are concerned more of the issues that are now coming towards us as a community that can actually, completely enslave a community.
Okay.
Those are the issues that we would want to have on the table.
You'll talk about those issues. And I'll give you
I don't want to say the issues, but I want to say this. But we are also very concerned about this person who made that son insult the father. That's an issue. That is a very different thing. As you deal with your son who insulted you, you also want to tell the mzee who made your son insult you, why on earth would you want to mislead young people into this kind of a thing?
Okay.
Why on earth would you want to get a community in disarray? That is where the issues are, and that is what is informing the quarrels in UDA.
Tell me, is the former president and his family, I know you